So the biggest YouTubers have these elaborate YouTube setups, and while their videos look spectacular, they also look really expensive. Now you may think this has a lot to do with their expensive cameras, but getting a cinematic video doesn't have anything to do with expensive cameras or expensive studios. The most important thing is actually light. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a cinematic YouTube lighting setup with only 3 lights on a relatively good budget. And the dope part is that it will work with almost any camera out there, including an iPhone. So the first step we want to do here is black out all the lights in the room here because we want full control over our lighting. Now we recently moved into a new house here, so this is my new YouTube setup that I'm working with here. There is one window in this room, and to block that window out here, I'm using a very large 3-in-1 reflector here to black out this light here. All right, once we have all of the lights blacked out here, I have all my lights off, including the computer screen here behind me. We want to go ahead and get our first most important light here, which is going to be our key light here. So let me turn that on here. All right, so we have our key light on, and this is going to be, again, one of the most important things here. I am using the Nanlite FS150, which is an amazing budget light from Nanlite. But to go along with your key light, you're going to need some form of diffusion. And what the diffusion is going to do there is going to diffuse the light so it's way more flattering on your face there. If I was to just put this light on as a hard light source there, which doesn't look very flattering on a face. Now the particular softbox that I'm using here is the Nanlite Para 120. It's a huge softbox here, which is why the light is so soft. The bigger the source of the light there, the softer the light is going to be, which means it's going to be a lot more flattering on the face there. If you're working in a little bit smaller space there, you might want to get a smaller softbox. Just go ahead and buy the biggest softbox that you could get to fit into a space there. So the next most important thing with a key light is going to be the placement. Most people are going to tell you that the best place to place the light is going to be at a 45-degree angle from you. This is true. That's what's going to give you the depth right there. Is going to give you some shadows on the face there, which is going to create some more depth in your image. It's also going to give you that triangle look here on the face, which is going to be what they call Rembrandt lighting there. However, not everybody loves the way this looks on their face. Particularly females prefer to have less shadows there. What you can do is just move the light there to be a little bit more face on, so it's not as many shadows on the face, to make it a little bit more flattering image. Now that we have the most important part sorted out with our main key light here, we can already see that things are looking good, but we're going to go ahead and spice things up just a little bit with the 2 other lights, which is going to be 2 Nanlite power tubes here. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Nanlite, but they did send these lights over for me to check out. They don't get any input on any of the videos that I do put up here, and all of the opinions are my own. Now, tube lights, I think, are some of the most useful and versatile things that you could have in your lighting kit there, but I'm going to use them here in this instance to splash some color into this room there. Let's go ahead and turn these lights on here. The super cool thing here, and it's something that used to hinder Nanlite before, was that their app support was non-existent, but now I can control all the lights here from my cell phone there. So boom, we have one splash of color right there, and then kaboom, we have another splash of color right there. And as you probably noticed, these lights are orange and teal. You see this in a lot of YouTuber setups, not only in YouTube, but also in a lot of movies that look really cinematic. And the reason for that, anytime you could contrast things against each other, they just tend to look better in an image, and orange and teal is one of the most classic looks that you could do there. You could put other colors in the background if you wanted to, if there's something that goes with your channel or a particular color that you're going to. These lights are full RGB, so you could dial in any particular color that you want. And then the last things that you could add into your frame is just little things in the background. Like I have the studio monitor speakers as well as the monitor on behind my head. I tried to put something on the monitor screen there that just complements this image here with the orange and teal. You can also go ahead and put like some kind of plants, or you could put lamps, any kind of practicals that you have, anything to add into your frame or anything that it is for your particular look. But I just wanted to give you a quick look on how you could create a cinematic look on a budget. If you do like these type of lighting videos, I have a bunch more coming up, including how to light a 2-camera interview setup in uncontrolled environments. That will be linked right here. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button for future videos there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Big up yourself. Peace.